get us going. The 17, strong job by the coverage team. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kurt, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. One of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pop over the middle. It's Green. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Canes. A huge defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just chops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense instead of just bouncing on it? They had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up about scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pop over the middle. It's Anderson.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Completion makes it second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Looks like LSU has the first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Back to throw again. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. And bouncing it outside, it's Durham. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
See what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Carr. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Quarterback quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs, it's Brown. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle made at the play at the 29-yard line.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Kick it away here. And the point coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. With some pre-snap motion. Single back, takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Miami.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add the lead now for BAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Miami 24, LSU 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Thomas. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Durham. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Throw down. The game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Green. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
In the red area, it's Durham. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Here in a direct snap. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the point after is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's Carr. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Solid coverage there. They get it up to 15. That's when the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Joseph. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Brown. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend the lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and
10. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On the run, it's Owens.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And they'll use the ground game here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. A pop over the middle. It's Carr. And they finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He finds some space. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Brought down on the play at the 13-yard line. Second down.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Miami 31, LSU 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs. It's Owens. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
They'll try to add to the lead now for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Miami 38, LSU 10.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And he'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Watkins. And he'll be brought down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Near the sticks. It's Anderson. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at midfield.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. As the tight end flex out into the slot looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's a good coverage there.
And the Miami offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Leaning on the run game here late. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The Canes will line up on first and 10. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Screen to the wide receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Took contact on the throw. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Pick six could be a game changer.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
They try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
LSU Tigers will take over first and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. A sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. The interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.